Cheers everyone. Now this is the first time I've actually been out to the woods in weeks or months even. Yes, it's been a bit too busy, and this woodlands, which is near to me, when it's really wet you can't get in here because it's quite a steep incline up the farmer's field, so yeah, it's a bit hard to get into. But when it's like this and it's dry and the ground is frozen, it's easy and it's nice. It's a beautiful day today. It's Friday. I've come out really late. It's about 12:30. I don't know what the time is now, but it's got to be 1ish or something. I used the old fire gels, which work really great just to get a fire going, and that's what that's for. Got my MSR out just to have a brew quick and let the old ration backs cook there slowly, heat up. So yeah, I haven't been out a lot. I haven't done any videos in absolutely ages, yeah, it's life and it gets in the way. It's really unusual because I always used to go out once a week, but in the last few months I've not. And that sort of, I've done a few of the overland, say, camp set up, you know, and with some friends, but not actually coming out to the woods. So it's nice to come to the woods and say it's Friday afternoon, just a quick fire to get warm because we're having these extreme cold temperatures. Yesterday I think it was -8 at 5:30 in the morning when I had to go out, and I don't think it got much above freezing. And the same with today. I think it's about 0 Celsius, and it ain't too bad when the wind is not here, but when that slight breeze comes across, it does cut into you. But yeah, so I'm going to have a brew. I just wanted to get out for a bit and try and capture a little bit of video in. I've got the old mystery ranch pack. Using the modular system works great, and Hill People gear sort of bum bag, but I use it to have a sack or anything. So yeah, I've got to have a look at this fire, chuck some more wood on it because it's only a small little fire, just to pull my hands up. So yeah, so 2024, new year. Mainly business is quite slow at the moment. It sort of slowed down mid last year with the bags and pouches, so I appreciate every order that comes through. But yeah, especially after January, with the financial situation at the moment, I think everyone may have overspent over Christmas and they're paying for it now. But there you go, really, just got to keep going through it, haven't you? Just got to keep going. I want to try and get out to the woods a lot more. I want to do some overnight camps, backpacking it in the woodlands, sort of bushcrafty style. I might do a lightweight camp as well. So we've got here, right, I still need to go back to Friars Woods, so in the next couple of weeks I'm going to go back to Friars Woods, check out the situation there, because I think it's going to be a bit of a mess, and I haven't been, this is the truth, I've not been there for 1 year, which is a bit sort of, you know, a bit disappointed myself really. I should have gone back there, but the people who own it are really nice, and they're happy for me to be there still, so that's good. I just need to have a tidy up down there, so maybe I'll do a video on that, and whatever else is going along. So yeah, hopefully we can get out a lot more. I think I've got the Land Rover. I'm going to just not use that as much. I'm going to try and get a small little run around car, so I can just chuck a rucksack in the back and go in the future, I think, because that's getting old now, it's getting problems, so I'm going to try and not use it as my everyday car as much now. Apart from that, that's about it. What else can you say, really? I might do a little show of the mystery ranch pack and the system that works for that, the modular system, and all my Hill People gear bag, which almost all the pouches work for any rucksack. But what I think I'll do, I'm going to do more backpacking stuff, but I will use different rucksacks because I've got various different rucksacks, and just, if someone's got that rucksack and they can see it works in there, then great. But yeah, let's have a tea. smoke's gone right in my eyes. No, I reckon this is warmed up enough now to have. Yeah, it feels warm. Just really need when it's cold to stay warm. And these ration packs always do well. It's a chicken and pasta. Yeah, it's hot. I sit in the hammock and eat this. Yeah, beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, it's actually beautiful when the sun's out and it's like this. These are sort of days when you want to be camping when it's like this. In the evening's got the old TP with the stove in there. Right, I'm going to eat this. Mil. The beauty of these 700ml cups is the barrel arm. If you've got one with a barrel arm, then it's quite easy to pick up on and off the fire. I really like them. I've had quite a few over the years, but the barrel arm ones are the ones I like, I think, the best. I think that's a bushcraft store one, but you can get them anywhere now, so it don't really matter where you get it from. Yeah, might as well use the fire, get another brew on the go. So yeah, I've got a new knife, and it's the Victorinox. I think it's the Forester. And this is a Ben Orford sheath and a Nomad, and I don't use it for my Nomad because I have a neck knife. But I really like it. I got it in the wood. Sanded the scales down, took them back down, re-oiled them a few times, put a nice lanyard on it, and really nice. I had to sharpen it slightly, but not much, just a strop really, and that done it for it. But I think they were only £40, but what a knife, 40 quid. But it's got a good knife on it, which I like. Obviously an oar, which is always handy to have. And a few other bits and pieces, which you do use on a daily basis. But the saw is always really useful. So like now, I could go and get the saw out of my bag, but why should I when I can use this? And I'm just going to have a smoke a pipe, and I want to make a pipe tapper, whatever, I don't know what they're called to be honest, damper or tapper or something like that. So it'd be easier. I was going to split it with a knife, but just split the wood out. It does saw quite well actually. I think do a very good job showing it. So yeah, so all I want to do is like make a pipe damper. I've got one in the car, but something to do when you're out, isn't it? And I don't need all this size, but I'll cut it down in a minute. What I might do is, shall I leave the bark on it or not? Don't know. Take the bark off. made the decision. Got a knot there. I should really have my glasses on as well so I can see what I'm doing. Right, that's boring you, but I'm enjoying it. But let's go back to camp and have a brew. I'm getting lower and lower to the ground. Get the old army caramel bar thing. I always bring out extra water. I've got another litre there, which I'll dash that out. And I've got almost 3 litres of water. Winter time you don't drink as much water. So I find summer obviously you want to drink pure water. But winter it's not so bad. I like using the MSR. This is the windbreaker or wind burner, and the one you see me a lot in the back of the car is the reactor stove, which is basically the same stove. It's just a bit smaller. It's mega expensive, I have to say. When I bought the reactor, which must have been about 7 years ago, I think I got it on a deal. It was like 60 quid or something off one of the Cotswolds or something like that. But they're like £200, which is mega money. And even that, I think I got that. They're a lot of money, but went to go outdoors about 3 years ago and done a price match where someone was selling it a lot cheaper, and I had to match it with plus 10%. So any of these things, any of the product stuff you see I've got, I try not to pay, well, very rarely pay retail. And just when I see a deal on something, that's when I maybe get it. Or second hand. I love buying second hand stuff. Yeah, I like second hand kit. I don't don't know, I just like that, especially something that's been used and used properly. And if it's a quality bit of kit, it'll last for years. Proper sale that is. The old cups of tea are going well today. It's my third cup since I've been here. So, don't know what the time is, but once we sit there, finish off the pipe, pack up. On the entrance there's a fallen tree, just a smallish one. Once we take that, clear that, drive out, and go home. But it's been really nice. When you've had some time away from the woods, and for me it don't have to be that long actually. If it's like a month, that's a long time for me. And when you come back, it's like, oh yes, this is, you know, you just appreciate it so much. And in the next few months, obviously, it's going to get lighter in the mornings and the evenings, and then we've got March and April, and then the foliage starts growing back, and it's like, that's my favourite time. Don't like the winter much. It's not the cold, it's the darkness, the dark mornings and dark evenings, and the wetness as well. We seem to have a lot of rain, don't we, in the UK? Rain and wind. In the last few years, a lot of wind. But when you've got days like this, it's beautiful. So the coldness is fine, because I'm always wrapped up warm enough. Just a quick note on YouTube, as you will know through the videos, I don't post regularly. I do it when I feel like it. YouTube, for anyone like new to the channel, I've been doing it since 2010, and it's a journal for me really. And when people comment on my videos, or I get messages about people enjoy the videos, it makes me want to do it more, because people get something out of it. I'll get something out of it because I can look back on my videos, but I don't. It's like I did monetize it, but I didn't activate it, and because I didn't want people watching adverts through my videos. And unless you've got, I don't know, a decent amount of subscribers, I don't know how many, I don't know what the figures are, but you know, for the viewer, you guys, to watch the video and have an advert for me to get a couple of pence or something at the end of that video, it's not worth it. You know, if anything, I'm going to plug my own stuff, you know, or people I know. I'd rather just show you. That's the advertising. Like if I show you the pouches, that's my stuff that I make, and I'm just showing you guys. But I don't want to put videos on, adverts on the videos, because I hate adverts. and I'd rather just you sit there and watch your video from start to finish. If I had 20,000, 30 or 40, I can understand that, because you could then get a decent income from it. Not mega money, but I suppose it's something. But for what I've got, which is just over 3,000, and that doesn't bother me at all, because I don't do it for that. Yeah, it's pointless. So just a quick note on that one. So yeah, it's not my, you know, I don't get obsessed or anything by it. You know, it's videos for me. But I really appreciate when people comment and say they enjoyed the video. I think I've come to the end of the pipe. Yeah, I think that's it. Nice. This is a DD super light hammock. I think it's the small compact, not the big one. I've had it for years, and I just like it because it's a decent size. It's got a bug net used in the summer. It packs up really small, even with the bug net. I'll tell you something interesting. It may be interesting or not. These like, this is an X-bed stuffed bag, and I've had loads of these over the years. And one of the reasons why I started the modular system is because look at the shape of them. You know, when you get half a dozen, you know, 4 or 5 pouches, bags like that in your rucksack, as soon as you move one thing, you know, they just fall all over the place. So the modular system, you know, is designed to stack. But the thing is, these things are really expensive, and they only last 6 months to a year. It takes a small little hole in it, and they're useless. And I've bought loads, and I just got fed up with them because they just didn't last. So that's one of the reasons why the modular system came about, because I wanted something that I could stack and access the bag and without everything falling all over the place. Because I was always quite, what's the word, you know, I had to have things in a certain way. I can't just chuck something in a rucksack and that's it. I want to access it and know what I want. Well, when you use these round dry bags, all right, the sleeping bag at the bottom's fine, but you know, you get them, they used to really annoy me. So when the modular system come about, so like my pouches, you won't get an old with them. They're pretty water resistant, and they last for years and years because they're made of nylon, not polyester. There's loads of people on Etsy and that selling the similar sort of pouches after copying mine. Don't get me wrong, that design's been around for years, but no one was really making bags from it. If you see them on there on Etsy, they're made of polyester. They're not nylon. That's the same material that the military use. If you see a Savato pack similar to that, or you know, any of the army packs brand, it's a nylon, not polyester. Polyester is a lot heavier, nowhere as strong. I can instantly, you give me the same polyester, I can tell straight away the difference between that and nylon. But there you go. All stacks there nice and neat. Yeah, so it all goes in there quite nice and neatly. There is space, I can chuck this there if I want it. And so it can go in there. Very easy and quick. The ground mat goes on top. There we go. are getting cold now. That's it. There you go, never know that was here. So, that's it really, first video 2024, had to think about that one. Hopefully I'll try and do a few more. I filmed this on the phone so it might not be the best, but yeah, what a nice trip to get out on. I had to get out at some point before the weather changes. Meant to have bad storms on Sunday, and this is like the nicest day. And every day this week's been freezing cold and blue skies. I've been like wanting to get out, so we did it. So I'll see you on another video. See you later. Bye. Bye. Not quite sure if I filmed the ending or not, but that's it, done. And it's been a nice afternoon. So hopefully I'll do more videos because I enjoy doing them. And yeah, this is the first one for 2024. So I'll see you soon. Bye.